Well, I must say, this shocked me to see a U.S. trend, a national trend for Donna Brazile. And I thought to myself, why would Donna Brazile be trending? For those that aren't familiar, she is the former DNC chair. She was accused of leaking the debate questions to Hillary Clinton. Not many people are fans of her on the left and the right. And she joins Fox News as a contributor. How in the hell? Tell me, what is going on? It would seem like mainstream Democrats are just ceding the territory to the far left as they gain power in Congress. A DNC chair, a former DNC chair joining Fox News. Well, there you go. Hey, that's good for Fox News to see, look, when Tucker Carlson came in, as much as the left tries to drag him and accuse him of being the worst of the worst, he's actually a rather moderate individual policy-wise. There was a debate between him and Cenk Uygur where they agreed on a lot of issues. And now you have Fox News bringing in a former DNC chair. Now, I'm hearing that Fox News viewers are rather angry about this. Fox News viewers lose it after network hires Donna Brazile instead of lifting Jeanine Pirro's suspension, but I don't believe it's confirmed she was suspended. But man, we are seeing the polls of the political polls flip, where Democrats are joining Fox News. A Republican tried to join CNN. Okay, the left is demanding censorship. Wow, this is it, isn't it? The great flippening is happening before our eyes. Well, let's read exactly what's going on. Donna Brazile, the former chairwoman of the DNC, will join Fox News as a contributor, the cable news network announced Monday. Brazile, a veteran Democratic strategist, will offer political analysis across both Fox News Channel and Fox Business Network's daytime and primetime programming. She was expected to make her first appearance on Fox News, the daily briefing with Dana Perino, at 2 p.m. Eastern. Perino is a former White House press secretary who served during the administration of President George W. Bush. I'm delighted to be joining Fox News. I know I'm going to get criticized from my friends in the progressive movement for being on Fox News. My response is that if we've learned anything from the 2016 election, it is that we can't have a country where we don't talk to those who disagree with our political views. That's highly respectable in my opinion. There's an audience on Fox News that doesn't hear enough from Democrats, 100%. We have to engage that audience and show Americans of every stripe what we stand for, rather than retreat into our safe spaces, I love the quotes around that, where we simply agree with each other, for there is no safety in self-limiting numbers, Brazile said in a statement. I completely agree. That's actually a great statement. Yes, Fox News should have more of these voices, and it's good for everybody, in my opinion. This is what I mean when I talk about moderate policy. I'm talking about people on the other side coming together and trying to communicate. I think everyone agrees with that. In my experience, what we've seen over the past several years is the left and the mainstream desperately trying to ostracize, shun, and excise Trump supporters. At the same time, they're doing the same thing to moderate leftists. People like me. I feel like they have just done everything in their power to kick me out of what I was a Bernie supporter in 2015, 2016. It's crazy. They don't want me because they want their identity politics. They do. So something interesting is happening. This may actually give me hope. Look, I mentioned it in a video earlier that you have Ben Shapiro and a radical feminist agreeing with each other because the far left has gone so insane. Now you've got Fox News coming together with the former DNC chair because they've agreed these conversations are important. What is going on? This is a good thing. Hey, maybe, look, another example of the far left being the great villain that unifies the moderate left and conservatives. How about that? That's fantastic. You can be darn sure that I'm going to be me on Fox News. I'm going to do what I always do and dish it out straight exactly as I see it, with just as much New Orleans hot sauce as folks expect. Great little twist at the end. And I've always told people what's really fascinating to me is when they say, because I've been on Fox News several times, they're like, why would you go on that network? And it's like, so I can be exposed to an audience? Like, I don't know, so I can talk about what I want to talk about? What do you think's happening? People think this is grand conspiracy where they're like, offering you money so you change your opinions. No, if you go on, you can speak. And sometimes you see that there's challenges, right? Tucker Carlson had Antifa on his show. He had an anti-fascist on his show and they argued. Wonderful. It's great. And, most of Tucker's audience is just going to slam this dude. But I really respect them coming on the show. I respect it. The people who want to come in and have that conversation with Tucker and Tucker for having them on. So once again, in the sane, rational sector, blowing my mind as someone who grew up on the left, Fox News doing the rational thing and opening up a space for a Democrat to come and sort of challenge their positions. That's crazy to me. Is that crazy? It's crazy. I grew up with Fox News being the villain. You know, John Oliver just did a segment where he ragged on Tucker Carlson for 10-year-old comments, and it was absurd. Right? It's like, dude, 10 years ago, come on. But now what do we see? Fox News being the adult in the room and saying, yes, we will and welcome it. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. This is a crazy time. It's fun, though. At least life isn't boring, right? Brazil had been a contributor at both CNN and ABC News, but the relationships were halted in July of 2016 after being named interim chair of the DNC. CNN cut ties with her more definitively in October of that year after a series of revelations from emails hacked by WikiLeaks showed she had provided questions in advance of CNN's broadcast of Democratic primary debates to the Hillary Clinton campaign. We are completely uncomfortable with what we have learned about her interactions with the Clinton campaign while she was a CNN contributor, CNN said in a statement at the time. Now think about that. She's not only a Democrat, but she was disgraced by CNN and Fox scooped her up. That shows you, in my opinion, that while apparently we do have a lot of Fox viewers who are upset about it, that Fox News is not afraid of the controversy and they're not afraid to bring on someone that's actually going to push back on them. Although we'll see, maybe Donna Brazile really is all about the money. But I don't think that's true. I don't think it's people. I think most people are passionate about what they believe. And so this to me is a good marketplace of ideas. I respect it. Let's read on. Brazil will have no involvement with presidential debates or candidate town halls, according to a person familiar with internal handling of the matter at Fox News. Brazil has a long history as a Democratic political operative. She managed Al Gore's presidential campaign in 2000, the first African-American woman to do so. She has worked with Jesse Jackson, Walter Mondale, and Richard Gephardt. I don't know who that is, as well. She is the author of Hacks, the inside story of the break-ins and breakdowns that put Donald Trump in the White House, and the memoir Cooking with Grease, stirring the posts in American politics. Apologies. Let's read this. Fox News viewers are apparently rather upset, however, and I'm going to have to disagree with you, Fox News viewers. While I'm no big fan of Donna Brazile because she's the one who basically helped cheat Bernie Sanders out of his rightful place, if you were to ask me, though I'm not as big a fan as Bernie as I used to be. I still have respect for the guy, and I'm still disgusted with the actions of Donna and the DNC in how they behaved in the primary. And that's why I have tremendous respect for Tulsi Gabbard, who basically told the DNC, go screw yourself, as she stepped down to support Bernie Sanders. Bravo. But it's still important, in my opinion, to have her on. And look, Fox has Shep Smith. It's mind-blowing to me that people act like Fox News is the worst of the worst when they literally have Shep Smith, who is like, he's insulted by the Fox News audience as like a moderate liberal. Shep's great. It really is crazy. And look at the lineup from CNN. It's all orange man bad. You go on Fox News and Fox News is actually willing to have Shep Smith and now Donna Brazile. I think that shows us something really, really important. And I know there's probably a lot of Fox viewers who are upset about it, but listen, this shows that Fox News is the mainstream and not CNN, not MSNBC. Isn't that a good thing? I think Fox News having a more balanced approach and trying to bring in opposing voices shows that they really are trying to have some balance in their coverage. And of course, the left is going to screech that Fox News is fake news. And while I'm no fan of, Sean Hannity and Laura Ingraham, I can respect their work and the opinions they do. I'm not a fan of them, and that's fine. They're allowed to do their thing. I have tremendous respect for Shep Smith and for Donna Brazile for being on that platform. What does CNN have? I'll say this. I think CNN has Smirkonish. Smirkonish, is that his name? And he's pretty good. MSNBC is a nightmare. I'm going to say this. Controversy time. MSNBC is basically InfoWars. As far as I'm concerned, it's InfoWars. You want to criticize Alex Jones for wiggling his arms and screeching about fifth dimensional aliens or whatever? Sure. I understand there's a big difference between that and, Rachel Maddow screeching Russia over and over again nonstop. But come on. Neither are based in reality. So I get it. It's possible there's espionage. MSNBC at least is much more likely than fifth dimensional aliens. But as far as I'm concerned, neither exist. And so if MSNBC wants to put on the guise of talking about truth when they wiggle their arms while screaming Russia, just like Alex Jones wiggles his arms while screaming fifth dimensional aliens, sorry, y'all are nuts. At least CNN, they dance in the conspiracy realm, but at least their stance is orange man bad, and they don't play as hardcore conspiracy like MSNBC does. And at least, Fox News apparently is the only one trying to bring in rational, conflicting voices. But let's see what people are angry. They say the former DNC chair became a target of Fox News personalities after she was accused of leaking CNN debate questions, which we know. Howard Kurtz said, Donna Brazile on being signed as a Fox contributor. There's an audience here. We get it. So here we have Jack Posobiec tweeted, Fox News viewers immediately lashed out on Twitter at the decision to hire Brazil during Piero's absence. No wonder all the others spend so much time attacking Fox, according to Jack. Watch as they plummet. Now they hire Donna Brazil as a contributor and pulled Judge Piero. Well, we don't know they actually pulled her. It may just be a cool down period because they don't want to lose her sponsors. Maybe Janine said she was going to chill out. We don't know what happened. So, but I think it's fair to point out, Judge Janine being pulled down, Brazil put in, would be disconcerting. Someone said, Fox pulling Judge Janine and bringing on Brazil is like someone breaking up with you, but you won't stop calling, so she has to take out an order of protection. Fox not being subtle. This is ridiculous. And is that it? Is that it, Ross Story? You pulled up 2 tweets? That's all they did? Of course, that's all they did. I actually think it was Patrick Moore. He's a co-founder of Greenpeace, although now they're disputing that and they've removed him from Google. He was saying that after he came on Fox News, I think it was him, he received a wave of people saying like, it's really interesting. Thanks for coming on and voicing your opinion. And I got to say, it's becoming increasingly apparent that in terms of what's tolerant and what's tolerable, it's conservatives and Fox News viewers are much more willing to entertain opposing opinion than the other side. Seriously. I don't know what happened. I really don't. I was watching Fox and Friends and they had a segment in the morning where they denied evolution and I rolled my eyes and I was like, my God, are you kidding me, Fox News? But then Fox News has Shep Smith on who pushes back on Donald Trump and I went, well, okay, right? Okay, what can I say, Fox News has always been dragged as far as long, as I've been growing up, and now they're the ones who are actually having, these opposing viewpoints, which is respectable. And MSNBC is off the rails, and CNN is Orange Man bad. What are you gonna say to that? Anyway, stick around. I got some more videos coming up in a few minutes. We'll see you then.